nation anywhere. When their army entered Judah, they conquered it and captured 4 young guys.
Well, they honestly captured more than just 4 young guys.
May I continue? They've been the heroes through the ages, with greatness, faith, and power. But these 4 were unstoppable when it came to the final hour. But we're getting ahead of the story. We are getting ahead of the story. So sit back and relax. Sit back and relax. Let us introduce you to Danny and Jack. Danny and Jack. Who are you about to, Danny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Danny? Where your faith sets you free. Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? As you watch the adventures of our heroes unfold, you'll see that Danny and his friends will continually face a series of choices, and these choices will change their lives.
Will they choose to compromise their beliefs and follow the rules of Babylon?
Will they choose to follow God? Will they have faith to learn to go back? To think about God is greater than the power of man. Will they have faith to learn to go back? To think about God is greater. Oh, who are you about to, Danny? We can't wait to see. Who are you about to, Danny? Where your faith sets you free. Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? Who are you about to? Who are you about to? Who are you about to, Danny? And now we proudly present Danny and the Jacks. Danny and the Jacks. Just who will Danny and his friends bow to? In our story, some will face choices where they must physically bow.
Others will need to choose who will follow, serve, and worship.
You will see Danny and his friends face life or death decisions in the arena, the fire, and the death.
But we are getting ahead of ourselves, and Danny and his friends have arrived in Babylon and been captured by the Babylonians. And they soon realized that life in Babylon was very, very different from life in Israel.
Welcome to Babylon. We are so glad to have you. This is Helga, and she will give you a tour of the royal weight room where you will prepare for the Babylon Warrior Challenge. What do you say, warriors?
Babylon strong! Challenge? What challenge?
You'll love it. Helga will tell you all about it. I have to finish my workout. Time for lunges. Carry on, warriors.
Babylon strong! Here in Babylon, we work our bodies to their fullest capacities. We are the best. Now you will be the best. But it looks like you'll need to train before you compete.
Danny was intrigued by the idea of the physical fitness challenge. In his mind, he pictured himself flying through the course, catching barbells left and right as they were thrown at him.
It's that! It's that!
Although that's not exactly what happened. Here's what really happened.
Oh, this doesn't look so tough. Let me just... Oh dear, that's very heavy. I can't lift that. He said it! He said it! You know the drill! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh?
We do jumping jacks every time someone says the word can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You'll get it. We have a bunch of workout words. It keeps things exciting. Just wait till someone says Israel. Don't say it.
The king assigned them a daily ration of food from his own kitchen. They were to be trained for 3 years, and after that, they were to enter the king's service. But Daniel determined not to defile himself by eating the foods given to him by the king. He asked for permission not to eat these unacceptable foods.
Helga, I'd like to respectfully ask that my friends and I not be required to eat the king's food.
We have top chefs cooking for him, day and night. Best food in Babylon. Why in the world would you ask that?
I can't help but notice, Helga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That you're still lifting weights.
Yep, gotta keep that heart rate up.
She never stops working out. She's our top warrior.
Babylon strong!
As you know, we are Israelites.
That's the word! Israelites! Israelites! Punch! 2, 3, 4! Run! 2, 3, 4! Go!
Please know that God in heaven has rules for us to follow. May we please be allowed to simply drink water and eat vegetables for the next 10 days? That's a sure way to lose the competition.
Gotta have protein! Even so, we have followed the rules of the Most High God.
Just give us 10 days and see how we do.
I don't know. If King Neb sees you looking weak at the competition, he's gonna punish me.
Don't worry, our God will not let us down.
He keeps his promises and we depend on him.
10 days passed, and it was time for a competition.
Danny and his friends had only eaten vegetables, while the Babylonians had eaten like kings.
The first challenge is the crushing Kota Kadira. Ready, set, go! That's me! Glory be to Babylon! Glory be to Babylon! Obstacle 2, the rings of wrath. You guys are crushing the home team. What is happening? My heart depends upon the one and only God, not the riches or the strength of Babylon. God's in control of everything, no matter what looks. We will trust in. As Israelites surrounding the corner to the last onslaught, they are not falling back. This is unprecedented. The Babylonians in an unexpected twist have been defeated.
was over, and Danny and his friends were crowned the winners. They determined to give God all the glory for their victory.
I've got to say, those vegetables did not let you down. How'd you do it?
It was the Most High. He made us strong.
Whatever. Back to business. As Babylonians, you will need new names. From now on, you will be Shadrach, Meshach, and you, Abednego. Back to push-ups.
Meanwhile, King Neb was very impressed that Danny and his friends had won the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong! I'm very impressed with you, Israelites.
Israelites! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Move!
I can't imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Ah, how you did it, but you beat my finest warriors in the Babylon Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
Would you easily beat the obstacle course even without eating our chef's amazing food. What is your names again?
I'm Shadrach. I'm Meshach.
And
I'm just going to call you the Shacks.
I like it.
Would you like to be regular competitors in the challenge? You certainly have the strength that it takes.
All strength comes from Yahweh, the Most High God.
We will live and serve here, but please allow us to continue to honor God with what we choose to eat.
King Neb agreed, and Danny and his friends continued to quietly follow God and eat the foods they knew God wanted them to.
In fact, 3 years later, they were healthier and stronger than all the others who had eaten the great food of the kingdom. They chose to have faith and follow God even when it was unpopular.
Even when it seemed the wisest choice to eat the king's food to be strong.
And God blessed them as they lived in a foreign land.
To stay true to who you know you are is easier said than done. To in the world but not forget your call.
One decision can change everything and set the course of your life. Will you look to God or going alone? Everyone decides.
Everyone decides. But faith believes the impossible. Impossible. Faith sees what only God can do. Faith waits for the beautiful. The beautiful. Future God has in store for those who believe the impossible. I wanna see the hands of God in the world around me in every part. I wanna hear His gentle voice teaching me to hear His heart.
I will depend on God in everything, for He is the source of my life. I will seek His ways and not on my own. I'll trust in Him alone.
I'll trust in Him alone. Faith believes the impossible. Impossible. Faith sees what only God can do. Faith waits for the beautiful. The beautiful. Future God has in store for those who believe. Believe the impossible. Believe the impossible.
Time in Babylon went by, as time does, and Danny and the Shack suggested their new life.
Danny and his friends prayed and asked God to give them wisdom to live in this new land. Above all, they continued to trust God that He would take care of them. Soon, Danny was placed in a high position and went to see over operations in various parts of the land.
Meanwhile, the king complained that the shacks over problems in Babylon. One day, the king got a big announcement.
What a great king I am. All praise and glory goes to me. Wait to see what I have built.
A 90-foot golden...
A 90-foot golden statue of our favorite person, me.
All were informed that when the beat dropped, they would be required to fall down and worship the golden statue. Whoever would not would be thrown into a furnace of blazing fire.
The shacks had a big problem. They knew they couldn't bow down to anyone but God.
We're not bound to that thing, right?
Of course not.
We can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shacks, shackies, shacksters. I know you have your own beliefs, but you do realize what needs to happen here, right? I mean, it's going to be really obvious if everyone else is bowing to the statue and you three aren't. Perhaps the king won't mind. He loves us. Maybe he'll make an exception.
The shacks thought the king might change his mind. What if he decided that no one should bow to the statue at all? They could just imagine.
To my loyal Babylonians, I have just talked to my very best friends, the Shacks, and they have reminded me that there is only one true God. So we are taking down the statue and we will all worship the one true God.
Although by now, I'll bet you realize that that's not what happened.
This is what happened.
If anyone does not bow down to the golden statue of me, I want them thrown into a fiery hot furnace. Immediately!
Shikizos, you're not thinking this through. I know for a fact King Neb respects was impressed with your God. Your God helped you win the Babylon Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
Many people are impressed with God, but just because someone is impressed doesn't mean their life has changed.
We don't want to lose you. You'll be no use to your God after you've been toasted.
If you'll just make this one compromise, you'll be able to keep serving God for a long, long time.
It's easy to compromise.
And it's easy to get caught up worshiping other things.
But we must worship the one true God.
We won't bow. Simple as that.
I'd like to begin the festivities for a gigantic, enormous worship service for the most amazing king around. Me. Welcome to my party. So glad you came. It's a big celebration to praise my name. While you're here, there's something you should know. I almost meant to mention it, but here it goes. Let's all celebrate and have some fun. Before you can do anything else, first you gotta bow.
Bow down to your king, your scepter, sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring it offering. Bow down, bow down. You're gonna understand if you go with the flow. Sure you won't mind if you bow down low. Bow down to your king, bow down to your king. Bow down, bow down, bow down. Just do it this once and compromise. You gotta think of yourself and compromise. The end will justify the means. Plus if you don't go along, everyone will see. Bow down to your king, to the statue sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring it offering. Bow down, bow down. You're down for the law that you have to bow. If you're gonna change your mind, then you better do it now.
On the count of four, we're gonna bow down low. 1, 2, 3, 4, bow.
God has the power, He is our King. We're gonna stand.
we're gonna stand. We stand for the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand for He's the only one worthy of praise. May His will be done. We stand for Jehovah reigns. He will rescue us and He will save. We stand and we will not bow, for He will deliver us even now. We stand for the one true King. He is the Lord over everything. We stand. We stand. He's the only one worthy of praise. May His will be done. We stand. We stand. Jehovah reigns. He will rescue us and He will save. We stand. We stand. We will not bow, for He will deliver us even now. We stand.
When all was said and done, the shacks did not bow. In fact, they stood tall. But some of the Babylonians were not too happy about the way it turned out. Helga brought the matter up with the king the following day, while they were all planking. "O king, your royal musliness, did you notice that your favorite Israelite friends conveniently forgot to bow when the bead dropped at the ceremony yesterday?
Those cool cats, the shacks, are you sure?
After all, they must still be loyal to their God. After all, they are Israelites."
Israelites! Israelites! Punch 2, 3, 4! Punch 2, 3, 4! Ho!
The nerve, after I put them in charge of the provinces here in Babylon, bring them here.
And so the shacks were brought before King Neck, given one more chance.
I will give you one more chance to bow down to the golden statue of me, but if you do not, you will immediately be thrown into the fiery hot furnace. Rick, tell them about the fire.
"Oh, it is so hot, King. You toast a marshmallow in 1 second, pop popcorn in 3 seconds, and pizza in 5. Let's just say you don't want to stand anywhere near it.
Much less in it." Ha ha ha! I cracked myself up.
All God can deliver us from the fire, but even if He can, He is still more powerful than all your gods. We won't worship the statue or your gods. We stand firm. We will not bow."
Pity, I really liked you, shacks.
Those shackles were thrown into the furnace hot, so hot they were stuck without a chance to ever make it out. But to Babylon's surprise, they were untouched by the heat. Almighty God showed up and cooked them head to feet.
God is with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is near when you call His name. He's with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is near and He will save. When things get too hot to handle, too hot, don't give in to your fear. The enemy's a liar. Too hot to handle, too hot. God is here. He's even Lord in the fire. 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 God is with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is near when you call His name. He's with you in the fire. He's with you in the flame. He is near and He will save.
3 people?
Yes, King.
Well, I see 4 people and it looks like they're having a party.
Things get too hot to handle, too hot. Don't give in to your fear. The enemy's a liar. Too hot to handle, too hot. God is here. He's even Lord in the fire. Lord in the fire. Lord in
So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were brought out of the fire.
And when they were brought out of the fire had not burned any part of them. Once again, King Neb was very impressed that God had saved them from the fiery furnace. He said,
Praise be to the God of the shacks, who has sent his angel to save them from the fire. They were willing to give up their lives than serve any other god but theirs. Therefore, I decree if anyone says anything bad about their God, they will be forced to do 1,000 burpees and 5 million sit-ups. There is no God like theirs.
And King Neb permitted the shacks and sent them off in the provinces of Babylon.
Many years went by and new kings came and went until a different king arrived with a very different bent. He loved his music and as much he knew. You'd never see him without his saxophone.
King Darius was more interested in music, so he converted the weight room into a palace recording studio. He loved to jam with the other musicians, especially Danny.
In fact, he planned to put Danny over the whole kingdom. Soon Danny would be the second most powerful musician in the land. The other musicians did not like that.
He's a foreigner and he's going to rule over us? He doesn't practice piano every day for 7 hours. He keeps stopping to pray to his God.
Can you imagine? I'm practicing my vocalizing and warming up like every second. Me, 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 me.
The other leaders tried to find something wrong with Danny because they were jealous that he was so respected, but they could not find anything to blame him for. So they decided they tricked the king into making a law they knew Danny wouldn't follow.
Let's convince the king to making a law that all the people in the land have to pray to King Darius every day for 30 days. It will be a sign of loyalty.
Perfect. And if they don't?
Throw them in the lion's den.
The lion's den!
So they approached the king.
Let me get this straight. You're gonna pray to me for 30 days?
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, I love that idea.
And just in case King Darius realized that it was a trap for Danny, they wrote in a clause making sure the law would go into effect immediately and could never be changed.
But Danny continued to pray 3 times a day with this window open so all could see.
God, I praise you. You are the one and only true God. My life is always in your hands. Please guide me today as I seek to follow your will and serve you. Amen.
Right away, the jealous musician alerted King to Danny's actions, and King Darius soon realized with horror he had no choice but to follow through in his decree or send Danny to the lion's den.
I'm so sorry, Danny. I'll treat you making this decree. May your God deliver you from this den of lions.
Don't worry, King. My God will continue to protect me. We'll jam again. You'll see.
And Danny was tossed into a den of lions.
You know that feeling that you get in the pit of your soul when you think about a burger and you want to swallow it whole? There's a sweet satisfaction knowing all will soon be fine. You heard the dinner bell and it's finally supper time.
Daniel's stone got unturned too. He got a stone closed like a doom.
they feel such sweet relief. But to their surprise, it all went south when God sent an angel. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths.
I think they're trying to speak. I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
Perhaps I could jump in and translate.
Welcome to our home.
Sorry about the mess.
But it's all about...
Oh, he wants to eat you.
Oh, thank you anyway. I'll just go stand over here.
God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths. The safest place was in that lion's den. The center of his will, best place you've ever been. The lions know now there is without the power of God. 'Cause God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When seeing there was no way out, now I will sing and shout. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths. When it seemed there was no way out, God shut their mouths.
King Deer. At the first light of dawn, King Deer hurried to the lion's den and called out,
Oh, Danny boy, friend, have you been eaten?
May the king live forever. My God sent his angel to shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me.
Hot diggity dog, this calls for a saxophone celebration.
The king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Danny out of the den. And when Danny was lifted from the den, no wounds were found on him because he had trusted in his God.
Danny trusted in God in the lion's den and faithfully believed the impossible.
Even when you are living in Babylon, you are still in the presence of Almighty God.
For better is one day in his presence than 1,000 spent anywhere else.
Blessed are those who dwell in your house. Oh, they are ever praising you. Blessed are those whose strength is in you. Oh, they have set their hearts on pilgrimage.
read the third, pass my gun, dwell in tents of the wicked. For Lord our God is sun and shield, the Lord gives favor and honor.
No good thing does he withhold to those whose work is blameless.
Blessed is the man who trusts in you. Blessed is the man who trusts in you.
Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
He's blessed.
She's blessed.
Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed.
He's blessed.
You're blessed.
She's
Blessed is the man who
blessed.
trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. There is one day. There is one day. Oh, there is one day in your cause. There is one day. There is one day. Oh, there is one day in your cause. Then a thousand elsewhere. Then a thousand elsewhere. Then a thousand elsewhere. There is one day in your course. Then a thousand elsewhere. Then a thousand elsewhere. Then a thousand elsewhere. There is one day in your course.
Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you, I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you.
Maybe you're in your own Babylon, a difficult place where it's hard to feel that God is with you.
Rest assured that He is near, and you can worship Him no matter where you are.
He will be with you in Babylon.
He will be with you in the fire.
He will be with you in the den.
Look where God is working.
No matter what happens, how disastrous it seems to us, God is right there in the middle of it.
Even in the middle of difficult times in our lives,
God is with us. He is listening. And in faith, we stand for Him.
I will stand for the one true God. I will stand when no one stands with me. I will stand, for I serve the King. Even if the world comes against me, I will stand.
God calls each of us to have courage and take a step in new ways. It might be like the shacks we're using to false God. Or it might be like Daniel, kneeling and praying to God even when there was a law against it. It might even mean serving quietly in a place where those around you don't serve God, and being a trustworthy and honest worker like Daniel in the shacks in Babylon.
But whatever way God calls you to stand, He'll be with you and give you the strength to stand for Him.
Even in the lion's den, even in the fire, even when everyone around turns away, I will stand for the one true God. I will stand when no one stands
They sing no matter what they say. Put your faith in God alone. He still works today. So this isn't the end of the story. This isn't the end of the story.
Now you've heard the facts. God still has mighty acts. We will trust the God of Danny and the Shacks. Danny and the Shacks. Danny and the Shacks.
Amen. Amen.